What is up, my riders? So I figured why not do another pre-workout review with a workout in focus, because your boy has been talking a big game about doing better for the new year, like bettering myself, but I want to be able to prove that to you guys as well. So first thing in the new year, we're already jumping into another pre-workout substitute. This is one that I somehow managed to just completely forget and gloss over and not even realize that a lot of people like this brand. The reason why I know that is because I always see it on TikTok, but we have Rain Total Body Fuel, and it's on the flavor that everyone says you gotta try this. Everyone always talks about orange dreamsicle. It's the only one that I consistently hear that everyone's like, you gotta try this. This is amazing. If you like orange creamsicle popsicles, you gotta try it. But without further ado, I'm not gonna really talk too much about this. Throw on screen what this contains. It's a caffeinated thing with some BCAAs thrown in the mix for recovery. There's 3 carbs, 10 calories, and some decent sodium, which is actually good for a pump if you guys didn't know. Not extremely high amounts of sodium, but if you know what you're doing, some salt can actually increase the pump. So we're gonna try this out and see how it tastes. I love how this bent. Am I just getting that strong? I also noticed that they need to quality check some of their stuff. Their cans are black, but all their cans on there kind of have like some nick marks, like they got nicked up in transport, or maybe that's just how they're supposed to look. I don't know. It doesn't look very sanitary, I guess the word is. That is so freaking good. I sometimes hype up the things that I try just because I just don't want to skew the review, so I do hype them up a little bit. It's not like I'm going OD on the review. I just know that what I'm getting with a energy drink with only 10 calories isn't going to be like if I get some sugary high beverage like crazy drink. So I skew my expectations a little bit. This literally tastes like if you were to have a like low fat orange creamsicle popsicle. Melt it down just for a little bit, stir it up, and just like soup it up into your mouth. That's how I love eating ice cream, is melting it and then mixing it. Literally, that's what this tastes like. A 9 out of 10, guys. I'm gonna have to cut this video a lot because Casey's like barking to play, so every time I talk, she's barking. I also got this for after the workout, so I'm gonna throw a review on a protein bar. This is just Think, the brand I've heard of multiple times. So this is a protein bar that I've heard a lot of good things from. This is a brownie flavored bar, and they were on sale at a little like local stop shop near my house. So I just went in and grabbed it as well because it's a good after workout thing. And I do lack a lot of protein. I need to start supplementing protein because I don't eat a lot of meat. I just need more protein. So I figured why not? We'll try the flavor of this. It's 20 grams. It's a little dinky bar, not like a huge thing, but it looked in the realms of one of my personal favorite protein bars, which is Quest is like one of my favorite. They have some weird flavors, but I really do like Quest. So to compare this has 300 milligrams of caffeine, I'm pretty sure. These are really high on the list too. I'm gonna chug this and then we're gonna get right to working out. 300 milligrams.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Alright guys, so we're meeting back on the camera to try the protein bar. I pretty much gave it like 30-40 minutes working out today. Literally smells like chocolate. Like it doesn't smell like some like artificial low fat, low It just smells like chocolate. So we're gonna take a bite, and then we're gonna touch upon what I think of that pre-workout substitute Rain energy drink. You guys already know what I thought about it for taste. As far as like how it works out, that's a big deal. So we're gonna try this on camera real quick. So it's chocolate on the outside, and then you have like a very non-offensive, crunchy inside. So the flavor is brownie crunch. It's almost like the consistency of a brownie, but also the consistency of Rice Krispie. Super non-offensive, doesn't have a lot of flavor. A lot of protein bars I've had that I just couldn't eat. I would recommend this. I wanted the best part, what you guys are looking forward to, the Rain pre-workout. First and foremost, I don't know if it was the caffeine content or how the content of caffeine hit me. I don't know if it was all natural or not. I'll check and put it on screen here, but it had a very euphoric effect. So right off the bat, it had a lot of stuff that I noticed for the feel-good mind. It's like a very important thing to me when I'm working out. I don't like stuff like GABA or L-theanine. I think that it kind of makes me spacey, and I don't think it really helps me. But whatever was in that, the complex that they had thrown in, actually really helped. And that's my first time trying Rain. I would say out of Bang being my top 1 pick, my second being the Rockstar energy complex that they have with the 300 milligrams of caffeine. I would say this perfectly fits in the middle. This takes Rockstar's place because Rockstar had good energy, but it didn't really have too much of, like, for me, like mentally euphoric, like feel good type motivation, whereas this had good energy, but it also had that. I don't know how to explain it, but for me as a person, the taste was really good. I love the nostalgic orange creamsicle. That could have contributed to it. I always used to eat them as kid. Haven't had one in probably 10 years. Feeling myself become more sociable for some reason. Like I wanted to like go and talk to people, which is kind of weird and not the best thing when you're working out, but that's like how I describe like my euphorias when I actually want to be sociable, which is a good thing because that meant that I was actually happy, and that also contributed to me working out. And it wasn't like I was distracted, I was super focused. So. All right, guys, this is the next day, and I completely forgot to close out the video, but I actually ended up finishing all the protein bar and going to the gym with my cousin, and we ended up doing like an hour session at the gym as well. So I woke up completely and utterly sore as possible, but I would say definitely make sure that if you're drinking that, you have food on hand or something like that in the nature, because I was starting to get kind of like an upset stomach later on when I didn't have food because I was at the gym. And it helps to have something if your stomach like is starting to get hungry and stuff. I was running off of fumes, but it definitely helped because I still hit the gym for an hour, but then I just had to get food right away. So definitely recommend it. Rain is going to be one of my new favorite ones to try out, and I might actually stick with them. Who knows? All right, I love you guys. Make sure to be happy, stressless. I'll see you guys in the next one as always.